I don't consider this a transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail. If you say mail, stretch your legs out. Oh, yeah, stretch your legs out. Put the legs back in. Get out of the way. Okay, let's go. Let's see here. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps of comments I got from YouTube and DeviantArt, usually that are in response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles, and a few other things. Trigger warning. Let's continue on with people trying to justify these lies, the transgender lies, the transgender lifestyle. Because it's basically called the videos. The video I'm looking at is called "The Harsh Reality of Transitioning," which basically the girl, person with ovaries in there, says that basically people will never be fully comfortable in this again. So I'm like, yeah, transitioning useless then. That's what I say. Go full all the way. Transitioning is useless then. No need to, why not do that? But they're like, well, but at least, they're basically saying stuff like, at least by lying, going through this process of lying about biological sex, disguising myself to help make the lie more convincing, I'll be closer to where I want to be with stuff through lies. Like, that's really not cool. I don't know what body you have. Let's go. Follow the truth. Like, ask this person, why are you unhappy with your physical body? It's a normal human one. And someone says, sure, normal for a woman. I'm a trans. It doesn't fit my gender, identity. Identity. And I'm like, yeah, address your identity. I say, how do you not fit your identity? Why can't you what can't you do as a woman? So someone says, because I'm just not a woman. Because again, another person with ovaries, female, who's saying that I'm not a woman because she puts meaning on that word that it does not mean. Gender identity is male, because she puts words on that word, puts meaning to that word doesn't have. Not female, I identify differently because. Yeah, that's identity, right? Male is an identity, female is identity, right? Oh, they're not. The stereotypes, stereotypical identities, yes, but they're wrong. So let's go. I can't do life as a woman because I have a gender dysphoria. If I were to try, I would be very depressed because you have to learn to live with what you got. So bad. God. And I say, how do you know your gender identity is male? I ask. So he says, years of constant questioning. Interesting. Being genuinely much happier as a male through lies. Living as one for 2 years through lies. I said, how do you live as a male? Using he, him pronoun. Lying. Male restrooms. Lying. Locker rooms. Lying. And wearing more masculine clothing through lies. I see. There's no need for you to do that. If someone hates you only because you're a female, then that's wrong with them, not your body. No one hates it because I'm female. I hate the fact that I have female body parts. Through lies. Got it wrong. Why? They're normal parts of your body. And she says, no to others maybe, but to me they aren't supposed to be there because she believes wrong. And I feel very wrong. It's like if you take a teddy bear and give it a stuffed cat's arm instead of a teddy bear, little teddy bears. It would. We want to work on that. Or set of tapers, it would be both look and feel wrong, But unfortunately, it's not the same thing. Your body is normal stuff. You have to work on your thought process. And I said, you think your body is wrong, and science says it isn't. You may want to work on that. So here goes. OMG, I'm seeing you everywhere. Yeah, because I fight against this stuff. Please mind your own effing business. I don't cuss every other word. If you don't understand how people are trans through lies, trans, either ask respectfully or look it up. Come on, man. You're giving comfortable skin people a bad name because you're ignorant, and it's embarrassing. You tell them the truth all the time. It's embarrassing. So it says science never said his body is wrong. They say your body wrong. However, science can explain what happened to her brain, her brain, around fetal development or not. It's a bad theory that makes her believe that it's wrong. Something they cannot mentally fix because it has to do with neurons. How the brain was constructed doesn't. It's belief. It's all belief. So transitioning is usually the only therapy through lies, unless someone's for you so little that person decides they do read more. Science. Source, your comment appeared in notifications, but I can't find it in the comment section. I have source to back up the hormones of brain development as the fetus contributes to having gender read more. It's like necessary. Again, source. I provided you with the 3 sources. I feel free to look at them. Look at these lies. Source. Like, so I have sources to back up that hormones and brain development as the fetus continues to have gender dysphoria through lies. It's all belief. There's no none of that stuff. Well, the condition that condemns people into transitioning. It's a lie. It's a lie. You have sources to back up that gender dysphoria doesn't exist and it's all feelings. Dysphoria is feelings. Here's a link. I don't care. Link that you don't care about. Another link you don't care about. In this link, they actually mention your argument that is once considered a psychiatric condition, and that our argument is becoming less and less relevant with the new research on neural brain development in the uterus through lies. Here's another link you don't care about right here. And I said, and someone says unnecessary. Again, source. I've heard you with these sources. If we look at them, like where are they? All I read is comment. Comments are glitchy because I can't see your comments. Only notifications. Like, oh, well, that stuff is wrong. It's not your body or your brain that's wrong. It's your mind. So then I say to somebody else, it doesn't matter what job you have. It does not matter what job they have. When you tell lies or think lies are truth, you are wrong. I tell the truth. When someone says, I don't like living as a male, that's female, that is stereotypical-based thinking. They should reject the stereotype, not the body. Someone says, the thing is, they have the means to extend studies of these things, which goes through a scientific process countless times through lies. Then they go to peer-reviewed studies through lies. And only then does scientific process become an accepted theory through lies. That's why people have the means to. You don't. I am telling the truth. Anyone who said that I'm telling the truth, I'm telling the truth. I don't. Anyone who has to tell someone that they are telling the truth, I don't believe, because that's bad thinking I have. See, this is how people with gender dysphoria can tell you're tucking out of your butt, and have no idea what they're going through, because they basically assume they don't. I'm unsure why you think you have the authority to talk on behalf of people with gender dysphoria and tell them what to do. Christian, you have no idea what they're going through because they say you don't. And unless you're willing to support them, then you should shush. No, I don't like living as male/female. I don't think you understand. There is types of dysphoria, fear. What you're talking about is social dysphoria, social fear, which plenty of people have. However, you're not non-knowledging other types of dysphoria, fear, like physical dysphoria, fear. A trans woman can't stand to look at their privates as an example of physical dysphoria, fear of what they believe will happen. Fear of what they believe they're going to have, what they believe their life's going to be like because of what biological sex they are. Do you want to hear it? Not just about being stereotypes. Yeah, it is. The physical parts that come with the body are, stereotypical. It's not just about the restrictions on when they have feel with male, female body. Yeah, it is. It's also the fact they said they wish they were never born into that body because of the stereotypes, the restrictions of that body. Not that they leave with the body. Not to mention the hormones in the womb. Who cares? Literally shape their brain with the neurons in a way that does not match their body. Because I say they do, they don't. It's literal scientific proof that you cannot dispute through. I say you can't, but doesn't matter. Continue on here. How can you not see the difference between someone who dislikes the sex they were born as, which psychologists say most people go through at one point, due to societal pressures, versus someone whose brain developed differently in the womb, supposedly, with hormones that make so their brain does not match their body, supposedly. The neurology, brain structure is the difference between someone with gender dysphoria and those without. How can you not see differences? There's no, it doesn't, because it doesn't happen. It doesn't matter. There's literal proof through lies, because I say there is. Ignore the people that say they're trans, but their brains match their bodies. Match their bodies. Ignore those people, because that destroys our theory. Continue on here. Again, here's evidence of what I just said, and a long study of how hormones shape gender development through lies. Continue on here. God, I am a comfortable skin person, and people like you are extremely embarrassing, telling the truth all the time. Use us comfortable skin people will never understand what trans men and trans women will go through, as I say they won't. Even though I even hate arguing on behalf of them because I know I will never understand what they go through because of lies. So I can only argue with the research I have done through lies. I can't argue with real life experiences. I can't. Only reason I'm doing it is because you were just brushed off a trans man with love yourself, and you should work on that. Yeah, she should. You clearly see transgender people as naive. Yeah, they are. How embarrassing. Because I say you should just leave the comment section because you really look pathetic and ignorant because I say you do. Telling the truth all the time, destroying our theories, pathetic and ignorant. Science proves that trans people exist through surveys. So does history, through surveys. In case you want to pick up a history book sometime. Yes. And I say, if telling the truth gives people a bad name, then I'll gladly continue. I say. You know what? I'm done arguing with stupidity. Your stupidity, where you basically destroy our theories with scientific facts and stuff like that. Saying you gotta stop comparing yourself to others. You gotta stop messing around. Basically thinking that men and women have different minds. They don't. You gotta stop doing that. So bad. I also feel, yo, yes, you're stupid because you destroyed our theories with scientific studies and stuff like that. No, have a good day, F head. I don't cuss get rid of that term. Someone said, "Here, guys. The thing is, you aren't speaking truth because I say you aren't. In fact, you're giving blatantly false information because I say you are, and I advise people you know nothing about because."